Hey Facebook family, it's Gigi and me and Jesus have been talking. I said, Lord, it is about time we get out the berries and make a cobbler. You know what? I gotta use up these berries before the next season comes along. So I'm just gonna stir these up. I did take them out, they were frozen. Thaw them out and put a little sugar on them. Now I'm gonna dump them, okay, into this glass dish, okay? I'm just gonna put that and all that yummy goodness on the bottom there. We have blackberries, we have blueberries, and we have raspberries. And usually the raspberries just outdoes everybody. They keep going. They go from like summer all the way to fall. And they have multiple like times. They'll just keep coming back. The blackberries, they come out pretty strong. And then they is done. So there's the blackberries. And then we have wild blackberries, but they rip my arms up when I try to pick them. It's really hard to pick the wild ones, okay? And they're very, very tart. So I'm gonna put the blackberries in there. And then we haven't had this in so long. I thought this just sounds so good. So basically, I'm just gonna take a half a cup, okay? This is a really easy recipe. It's actually, instead of a cobbler, it's more like a blackberry crumble, okay? There's a half a cup of regular sugar. I'm gonna use a half a cup of oats to make it more crumbly and yummy. And then I'm gonna use a half of a cup of brown sugar. Brown sugar, so you can see why it's so good, right? Because this is some yummy stuff right here. Okay, we're gonna put that in there, brown sugar. And then I like to use a little bit of vanilla in everything. It makes it so good. I may put just a little, sprinkle a little on the berries, sprinkle a little on in here. And then we're gonna do a cup of flour. So instead of a half a cup, we're gonna do a cup of flour. It's 1 cup of flour, half a cup of oats, and half a cup of, that wasn't quite a cup, okay. Half a cup of oats, half a cup of brown sugar, half a cup white sugar. And then this is the base of it right here. Now, what are we gonna do from here to there? We are gonna put in, I need a little more sugar. I usually put a cup of sugar in, so let's do a cup of sugar. One thing about this recipe, okay, it's about love, it's about sugar, it's about berries and white flour and sugar, and we haven't had anything like this in a long time, and I was just sitting here going, oh my goodness, that sounds so good. So guess what? I'm gonna make us up something, and this is gonna be a special recipe for my special friends. Okay, so I'm gonna take this 1 stick of butter, and it's soft, and I'm just gonna crumble it down into this flour mixture. So now when this cooks, it'll melt and be all nice and crumbly. I probably need to turn this oven down a little bit. I had it on way high. I was making poppers a minute ago, and then I switched it up and said, nope, no poppers right now. I'm gonna make a cobbler. Bill will be surprised. We had one of these, I don't know when, probably last summer. But you know, I had some berries, and I've shared my berries, my raspberries. If you like raspberries, let me know. It seems like I always have an abundance of raspberries. I mean, me and my raspberry bush, before the summer's over, I said we have a relationship. I spend a lot of time with my raspberries. Okay, you see, I'm just crumbling this in there. Put it in there. Okay. Cutting little pieces off. It's going to make it nice and crumbly, full of butter, full of goodness, yumminess. I put a little bit of, just a little bit of vanilla in it. Sometimes I think I should always put more, but I put some of the berries too. So let me see how this is looking. See how that's all getting covered? And I can just use my hands. That's one thing about being a country cook. We don't mind to use our hands, right? Okay. I'm just gonna crumble it up in there with all that goodness of all that, and then we're gonna pour it. We're gonna crumble it on top of here like this, see? Grab some handfuls of it and just pour it all over the top. This is what's gonna make this come alive with goodness, right? Come alive with some goodness. It'd be great with ice cream, but since we're usually not doing desserts, I'm probably not gonna go overboard with the ice cream. We will just do this, and let me wash my hands. I got stuff all over them. I sure do. Okay. We got her done. Now I'm gonna put it in the oven for like 350. I don't think I'm gonna cover it. I'm just gonna have it uncovered, okay? Put it in the oven. And I already made some poppers for tonight. I love these, you know, hollow them out. I fill them with cream cheese, Parmesan cheese, put crumbled bacon. I made extra bacon this morning when I made breakfast. I was thinking about them poppers all day. I love poppers. So that's what's on the menu here tonight at our house. Just Gigi cooking away. And I praise Jesus because it is a beautiful day and we're going to enjoy our food. You have a good day. Bye-bye.